Let's run a quick diagnostic test on your hair right now. Take your hand, run your fingers deep into your hair, right down to the scalp. Clench your fingers together and pull your hand outward. Examine your palm. If your fingers are clear, your roots are currently secure. 1 or 2 hairs indicate an early stage of follicle weakening. If you find 3, 4, or more strands, you are likely experiencing an active hair fall cycle that requires immediate attention. While hair growth cycles take months, you can begin to stabilize the shedding and change the scalp environment in 7 days. By addressing specific biological triggers, you can intervene in the shedding process without specialized products. This chart breaks down the actual drivers of hair health, and it challenges the common belief that hair loss is unavoidable. Genetics account for only 20% of the equation. A significant 80% is dictated by the lifestyle choices you make every day. These protocols are used by trichologists, medical doctors specializing in hair and scalp health. These specialists often bypass the retail hair care industry, which profits from recurring sales of chemical shampoos, to focus instead on internal and external stabilization. For most people, hair fall is a lifestyle-driven issue that can be addressed by systematically correcting specific environmental and biological errors in your daily routine. Step 1 focuses on the internal environment through blood cleansing. This involves a 12-hour intermittent fasting window, finishing dinner by 8 p.m. and waiting until 8 a.m. the next morning for your first meal. This fasting period allows the body to focus on cellular repair rather than digestion. This helps clear metabolic waste products from the bloodstream, ensuring the blood reaching your follicles is as clean as possible. To monitor the structural integrity of your hair, use the float test. Pluck a single strand and place it on a glass of water. If the hair floats, the outer cuticle is healthy and the internal structure is dense. If it sinks, the strand is highly porous and structurally weakened, suggesting the hair is struggling to retain its internal composition. Step 2 addresses the scalp. Think of your scalp as soil. A plant cannot thrive in dry earth. It requires aerated soil. When a scalp is burdened by bacteria, it creates a hostile environment. But a clean scalp keeps follicles securely anchored. You can help sterilize the scalp environment naturally. Spending 10 to 15 minutes in direct sunlight uses UV rays to reduce skin bacteria levels, helping to keep the scalp environment clear. Correcting the blood supply and sanitizing the scalp provides the necessary foundation for hair to remain in the growth phase, rather than shifting prematurely to the shedding phase. Step 3 targets your core washing mechanics. Many common shower habits unintentionally irritate the scalp and weaken the hair shaft, but these can be corrected with a 4-part routine. For sub-step 1, look at the ingredients label on your shampoo. It needs to be sulfate-free. Harsh sulfates are effective at cleaning, but often strip the hair of the protective oils it needs to maintain its flexibility. Sub-step 2 is a physical massage. Use your fingertips to gently but firmly rub the scalp. This mechanically dislodges dirt and prevents the buildup of dead skin that can clog follicles. Sub-step 3 is the repair phase. After shampooing, apply a standard conditioner to replace the moisture lost during cleansing, helping to protect the hair from environmental damage. Finally, sub-step 4 is the rinse. The most common mistake here is using high water temperatures, which can actively damage the scalp's barrier. Hot water promotes an environment where dandruff thrives. Since dandruff links to 80% of hair fall cases in India, rinsing with cold water is essential to keep the scalp cool. High-priced products cannot overcome the damage caused by hot water and poor mechanical washing habits. Correcting these simple shower errors is vital for protecting the scalp. Step 4 focuses on nutrition. Your hair is primarily composed of a protein called keratin, which is synthesized by the body using the nutrients you consume. If your diet lacks protein, the body often reallocates its limited resources to vital organs, which can lead to a decrease in keratin production and slower hair growth. To build keratin, eat almonds, incorporate fresh eggs, or lean protein sources to provide the necessary building blocks for hair structure. Step 5 involves addressing the psychological stress cycle. Elevated stress hormones can have a direct physical impact on hair follicles. Observations show that patients who focus intensely on their hair loss often experience more shedding. In contrast, those who manage their stress levels often see better stability in their hair density. This cycle shows the biological link. Noticing hair fall causes panic, which triggers a spike in stress hormones. These hormones can push follicles into a resting state, leading to even more shedding and continuing the loop. Following the physical steps of this protocol is much more effective when combined with stress management. Stepping away from the mirror allows your body's hormones to stabilize. To recap the 5 laws of this protocol: fasting, sunlight, sulfate-free cold washing, protein intake, and stress management. I challenge you to start this process tonight with your 12-hour fast. This is the first step in shifting your body's internal environment. Perform the finger test again in 1 week. While new growth takes time, you can often feel a difference in the health of the scalp and the stability of the existing roots. Tell us your age in the comments. We are seeing a significant trend where hair fall is starting as early as 14 or 15, showing that this is a widespread lifestyle issue. Maintaining your hair relies on consistent daily disciplines that address the root causes of the problem. If you found this protocol helpful, share it with someone else trying to break the same cycle.